What's up? What's up? Legend here. I just want to speak to y'all on some things. I hear a lot of people saying, a lot of the older generation saying, this generation or the generation like before the 90s and the millennials and all that is a wicked generation. I hear the wickedness and the world about to come to an end and this, that, and the third, right? And they blame the young brothers, young black brothers, a lot of times. If you really look at it, think about it. Because all you hear is that nigga getting shot. We had a situation out in Brooklyn where niggas was getting shot. That wasn't even what happened. It ain't happening like how the news spinning. So let me say it like this. And I'm going to keep it real simple. Everybody got phones. Back in the 60s, back in the 50s, even earlier 20s, 1800s, the spread of information came from one source or a couple sources. It might have been a nigga yelling on the corner or standing on a soapbox, literally. And then he'd tell you what's going on. News. Hot off the press, news. Read the paper, get the paper, whatever the hell they was saying, right? But here's the facts. Everybody got a phone. Everybody got a camera. The outlets of news isn't the same, right? So you're gonna hear the spread of information a lot faster. Because a lot of y'all not even watching the news. A lot of people don't even watch the news. And even if you watch the news, if you haven't been paying attention, the news is misconstruing your mind. The news will tell you one thing and it's a whole nother agenda because there's only like 4 real stations that control them all. CBS and NBC, and then there's probably like 2 more. And they all ran by one person. Like really somebody who want to influence what you think. So, with that being said, let me say it like this. You're so lost in the world being wicked and the world about the end and all this biblical and religious dogma that you can't see that it's an intentional thing. It's intentionally put in your face to deceive you, to tell you that we aren't who we are. You got young brothers out here shooting each other, whatever. There's no camaraderie amongst the black community, so they say. Right? I don't think that's 100% true. Are the young brothers misguided? Yeah. But are you looking in the mirror to understand that you to blame? The same generation that say the world is wicked and the young, what you doing to change it? What you doing to change it? Who community you go in and you tried to talk to the young brothers? None. You wanna know why? Because you're scared. You scared. And let's just say you're terrified. You scared that you go say something to this young man or to the parents and you scared they're gonna pull out the gun and shoot you. Valid, legitimate concern. But if you're not going to change nothing, you're not going to go out there and say nothing to these young brothers, don't say nothing at all. Don't say nothing at all. Because you're a part of the problem. You're a part of the problem. Because you're not going out there and you're not changing nothing. And on top of that, the media is spinning you. So if you watching the news on Channel 14 or Channel 45 or Channel 23 or wherever the news come on, Channel 10, whatever, you are part of the problem because they don't understand what's really going on. The news, when it's being reported, is not always the truth. Think about it. I've been in personal situations where I've seen shit go down. And when the news come and the police come, they are none the wiser. They don't know what the fuck going on. Take for example, right? I ain't gonna give you a specific situation, but let's take in general. The police doesn't stop crime. The police don't stop crime. So if you watch the news, and the older generation watch the news, right? If I'm getting off topic, and the older generation watch the news, and the police watch that same news, why do you think that the rhetoric is the same? Why was it when Freddie Gray got killed and they was rioting, they rioted, that they was called thugs? When the fucking Flyers can win a hockey game, the World Cup, and they tear the town up for no fucking reason, that's a celebration. But they're not thugs. Or the January 6th, they getting prosecuted for it, but they weren't called thugs. They're being defended. Even in being prosecuted. So, what are we talking about? What are you talking about? How are you changing the narrative? You're not changing the narrative. You're speaking the same rhetoric as a racist white cop, as a racist senator, as a racist governor, so by you not saying anything, by you not saying nothing, or not even saying you're not saying nothing, because it'd be better if you didn't say anything, but you don't, because now you're not just getting the news from the news. You on Facebook, you on Twitter, you on Instagram, you on TikTok, right? Am I lying? I'm not. You on YouTube. And then what do you see? You know those algorithms are attuned to what you pay attention to. So it's literally what you put in, you get out. So if you watch the bullshit, that's all you're going to get. You watch fights and a whole bunch of niggas doing some nigga shit, that's what you're going to get. You're saying we haven't contributed anything in the last 30, 40 years is false. Henrietta Lacks still contributing to this day. GPS, probably the biggest thing since sliced bread, black woman. What are you saying we're not contributing to society? No, society isn't being honest with itself, and it's not really in the mix of what's going on. You're seeing the negative and it's being emphasized and hyped up. You listen to the radio, all you hear is this, that, and the third. You don't even want to listen to the music. You want to know why? You don't want to listen to the music? Because you listen to the radio. You listen to what they tell you to listen to. You watch what they want you to watch. You do what they want you to do. You don't have a free mind. So because you don't have a free mind, you sound just like these racist motherfuckers who say black people dumb. Or black people is the dumbest race. When black women are the most highly educated, not just ethnic group, but group in America. I'm just saying black women. Not even saying the black men, because the numbers are skewed. Numbers are skewed because most of us work. We go out and get it. Yeah, and everybody want to be a rapper, everybody want to be a baller, everybody want to be a hooper, everybody want to play football. I get it. You want the flash, the pizzazz. So, they ain't had nothing. Can you blame them? Can you blame them? It's natural. It's natural. So why not do what comes easy to you? You might not make it. You might make it. But why wouldn't I use my God-given ability and talent to get there? Change some shit. You tell me.